Hi, I'm Johnny, and this is Off the Beaten Trail, and today I'm taking you to the Rainbow Mountain Nature Preserve in Madison County, Alabama, within the Land Trust of North Alabama. I did an informational video on the Land Trust of North Alabama, and in that video I give a lot of information about it. I highly suggest that you check it out. I'm going to leave it in the description below. So the Rainbow Mountain Nature Preserve is a really cool area on the outskirts of the Huntsville metropolitan area, and it has a lot of hikes. Whenever you enter the park, as soon as you get there, you're going to notice that they actually do have like play areas for children, and it's a really good area for everyone in the family to walk to. There are several trails that people from all ages can enjoy. However, the trails can get confusing because there are multiple loops that loop around this entire area, and you are literally hiking down the side of a mountain, and all of these trails loop around this mountain. So it can be a little bit confusing, and you do have to make sure that you have a good navigator with you. This trail is really scenic and really fun, and one of the things I thought was really cool about it is you can literally turn back at any point. You don't have to hike for a long amount of time. You can hike for a very short amount of time, or you can hike for as long as you want. I mean, it's really up to you how long you hike these trails because they loop, like I said, for a long period of time. Just keep really good track of where you're at and which direction you came from and which direction you're going. Along the trails, they do have maps that show you where you're at and that show you what trail you're on. However, those still are a little bit confusing because there are just so many loops in this trail system. So one of the really cool things that I liked about this particular trail was the fact that you're on top of this mountain, and when you get to the certain point, like multiple points along these trails, not just this one particular point, there are areas that you can actually see out and see kind of like the metro of Huntsville, or see like the outskirts of the Huntsville area. And it's very scenic, and you can really tell how high you are. It's really hard for me to be able to show you in this video because these gaps are in between trees, and it's something that you really have to be there to really be able to see. One of the things that I thought was really cool about this area was this unique rock formation that stood out from the rest of the rocks on the rock ledge. I always think it's really cool to find unique rock formations, no matter what their size is. It's kind of like they're little art forms that nature created, and so I always love to look at them and sometimes climb on them and, you know, just wonder about this actual formation and how it was created. Another thing I really enjoyed about this trail is the fact that they have a lot of rock cliffs, and these rock cliffs are not very high. I would say that they do have very steep ledges that get about, you know, maybe 20 to 30 feet at the highest, but they also have several that are only about, you know, 10 feet tall, and some that are only about 5. So it's a really cool place to practice some safe rock climbing if you are at the very lower levels and you continue to stay not taller than yourself. I do not recommend that anybody try rock climbing without experience, but what I do know is that there is a sport called bouldering, and what that is kind of like from your height down, it can be a little bit higher to rock climb sideways on a rock ledge. The thing about this is you shouldn't consistently try to climb up steep rock cliffs without equipment or training, but what you can do is you can go your height sideways, because that's a lot safer if you don't have the experience and you are eager to try it. But I have known people that have done bouldering and have hurt themselves doing that, so there are risks attached to that. But of course, me, being me, someone that does have a lot of experience with rock climbing and someone that does have a lot of experience putting themselves in danger and in harm's way, I am going to go ahead and climb some of these rocks. And I'm really excited. I think it's really cool that there is such a unique place with these large cliffs that have a lot of steep areas where you can easily grasp footholds and handholds to climb these rocks relatively close to the Huntsville metropolitan area. For people that do enjoy rock climbing, this is a great area to come out and practice. The Rainbow Mountain Nature Preserve is located in Madison County. Madison County has a population of about 361,000. Its largest city is Huntsville with a population of about 195,000. Huntsville has a metropolitan area of about 456,000, and there are a lot of places to stay and eat. There are also a lot of things to do around Huntsville, and I highly recommend it for a vacation destination. The Rainbow Mountain Nature Preserve is about 26 minutes west of the heart of Huntsville. The Rainbow Mountain Nature Preserve is about 2 hours and 25 minutes south of Nashville, 1 hour and 25 minutes east of Florence, 1 hour and 30 minutes north of Birmingham, and 2 hours and 5 minutes southwest of Chattanooga by car. Okay, so I'm about to take you to see more of this trail, but before I do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way I can take you to a new location each week. Another thing I want to mention is I am trying to cover the entire United States. And right now, not only do I have content in Alabama, but I also have content in Mississippi. And so I'm going to leave a link for my Mississippi introduction. So if you want to check out some of those videos, if you travel throughout Mississippi, you can. Okay, well that's all for the Rainbow Mountain Nature Preserve. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and share with your friends, and leave a comment and let me know if you've been to this area or if you thought this area was interesting. I will see you next week when I take you to the Madison County Nature Trail within the Land Trust of North Alabama in Madison County.